Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmed,
And I'm Mr. Cross.
and today we have a valuable guest, Mr. Zain from AI GenMat.
So, Zan Bhai, you're also a fast student like us. You probably know how the studies are here. So, when you first came to FAST in your first semester, did you face any sort of issues like with how much work was, or how did you manage it?
So, first of all, thank you for inviting me for this interview. Basically, when every freshie starts his journey at any university, in his academia, he has a shift from a annual system to a semester system. So there is a big shift. So he has to manage, he has to adjust in that environment. So that is a technical part where every student has some fear, some anxiety that we have to manage time, work, assignments, quizzes from the first semester. And obviously, if somebody has his non-technical background and he is shifting towards a technical background, so there are two shifts now. So he has to manage everything according to his time and according to his workloads. So I do have many anxieties issues in the first semester, but in the first month, I managed. I learned how to manage it. I learned how to make the work-life balance. Workload was very heavy in start because there was a shift between my previous routine and the new routine. So I learned from my seniors also. My teachers helped me a lot how to manage assignments, quizzes. The main motive behind all that shift, basically how you can manage these things. When there is an assignment in your to-do list of your GCR, you have to start it as soon as possible. All the faculty members in the assignment mention these instructions that you should start it as soon as possible, so you cannot have any depression, anxiety attacks at the end of the assignment when deadline is near. So that's the key point, that you should start as early as possible.
Then, by different students have questioned that I am from PhD background, so I think that this subject is not made for me. What is your stance on that perspective?
Basically, you have no career counseling in start. You have some engineering background. My little brother, younger brother, has medical background. In fact, now he is doing an AI degree. So it's nothing important that where are you coming from, which background you have. You just have present. So if you are from a engineering background, you have strong base in maths. So technical degree also requires maths. So that's the positive aspect. If you think that I have a engineering background, I have studied chemistry, I have studied physics. Now these are not necessary for my current degree, which I am pursuing now. So you can think of that. Be optimistic that I have a pure, strong maths background, which is also a very good point and a plus point for my degree.
Yes,
So
it
be
is.
optimistic, and it will help a lot.
Ji.
So, Zan Bhai, how did you start your company? Was it a gradual process, or was there a point where you went, okay, I'm going to start a company now, or something like that?
Basically, I started from freelancing. My background from freelancing is far from last 3 years. Basically, I my friend circle is very important, and your company you keep. So one of my friend was doing some freelancing projects from his older brother. He was a software engineer graduate, so he was doing freelancing as well. So that was the chain I got some projects from my friend because he was doing those projects from his brother. So that chain developed some freelancing skills, and I got my first project from him. So that journey began into a startup. I got many projects from him. Then I started my own Upwork account, Fiverr account, all the freelancing platforms which we have legal in Pakistan. So I started from there, and then gradually, over a time period of 2 years almost, now I am here with a startup of 7 to 8 people. We are right now a team of 7 to 8 people, and we are running a services-based company named AI GenMat. We are giving AI integration, AI chatbot, AI development services, web development, mobile app development, all those services which we can give in technical domain. We are giving now.
Okay, so from that perspective, I want to ask a certain question that many computer science students ask me, that they go to their first semester and they say, "Yo, I need to start freelancing from now, right now." So, what do you think, that it is a right decision to start freelancing from the first semester, or should we need to wait for a little while?
Well, there is no right time for freelancing.
Okay.
You need to explore that in which skills you are good.
Mhm.
You have to build a proper, strong skill set before you are starting. You are heading towards freelancing. So when you start freelancing, you make sure that you have a strong skill set, because on social media or even on freelancing platforms, when you are approaching a client, you are going to sell your skills, and he's not going to pay you over your confidence, over your communication skills. He needs the work, so he will pay you. So you make sure you have a strong skill set, either it is in your first semester, in your second semester, or before your degree. You are starting a degree, and before your degree you are doing like graphic designing, you are making logos, you are making banners. You can do freelancing as well. Besides that, you are pursuing a degree in CS, you can earn from freelancing, like graphic designing, or you can do written assignments, you can do written essays. There are a lot of projects on Fiverr, Upwork, and all other freelancer.com, all other platforms. So you can grab projects, but make sure you have a strong skill set.
So what should you think our goal be? Should we focus on our GPA or our developing our skill sets?
Well, you should have a precise and good GPA, but industry doesn't require your grades or your GPA. They want skill set. Again, you need to focus on skill set, but also if you want to go for academia, you want a precise GPA. You want at least 3.5 plus GPA for research levels, for thesis of your master, if you need any scholarships, because there are certain criteria. Masters are given on certain criteria. You need a precise strong GPA. Well, if you are going to go in industry or do some job, you can compromise on GPA, but not that much, because your CV is going to be filtered out from all other CVs. So they have a parameter of GPA. They scale your CV, they filter out your CV on the basis of GPA, and then they go for interview process. So if you are not going to shortlist in your interview, maybe there is an issue in your GPA. So we should have a balance between those, but more focus on skill set.
Zenbhai, I heard it from different seniors and from different teachers that regardless of GPA, skill set, and all these activities, you need to expand your bubble. For example, your interaction, that you are meeting with another person who is in the industry, who is doing that work. So, is it a right or bold decision for a person who is in first semester, or should he need to wait for that?
Basically, when you are entering in a university life, you need to explore and expand your bubble, because you need networking. You need,
Mhm.
maybe, as I said in your first question, that we have our friend circle, we have our
Mhm.
company. So I also took part. I also participated in different societies in my first semester, second semester. That gave me a lot of experience and helped me a lot, because I met with many professionals who are now currently running their own companies, have different branches in different regions of world. They are running mm, big companies, big tech companies. I can't explain their success in words, because I saw them struggling in as my seniors. I spent 3 years with them. I will mention Vector, I will mention Nebunex. These companies are, I have saw them, I have seen them building from scratch. They were struggling at freelancing. They were struggling at all the experience I have gained. I have gained from them, because I was networking with them. I was in societies. I was networking with different people of different exposures. So that is important.
So say we start like developing our skill set, we start freelance. So in the beginning, it's difficult to find work. So when you made your first Upwork account, what like sort of business you did?
Basically, I developed many projects before I went on Upwork. I had my assignments that were in my portfolio. I had different projects from my friend which were in my portfolio. So I show a vast portfolio of that particular skill set. Let's say I'm going to web scrap, so that was my portfolio there. And at the first stage I was not charging him $1,000 for a simple web page. I was charging him $25, $10, $20. That gave me some reviews, some portfolios, some Upwork portfolio basically. That gave my profile a push. So you need to make your rate a little bit down in the start, and you have to show a strong portfolio to the clients so that you can grab them and you can work with them in future as well. My first client has been working with me till now. I have almost 5 to 6 projects with him. I have worked on that because in the start my rate was very low, and my skill set and my expertise were very high. So he trusted my skill set, and my rates are still low for that client, not all of others, because that client is my game changer.
Then, by what advice you want to give us, the first semester students? Right now, sessional one has been passed, sessional two has been passed. Also, the sessional one of lab has been passed. So, what advice did you give us right now? That what approach do we need to establish regarding to doing assignment or quizzes? What seriousness and what kind of thing do we need to grab while passing through these kind of experiences?
Basically, in the start of every semester, each course instructor, your professor, give you a course outline. Okay,
Yes.
that course outline is the key point. That is the game changer. You need to get all those partitions. Like quizzes have 5 absolutes, let's say. Assignments have 15 absolutes. Now your professor says tomorrow is your quiz, and also tomorrow night you have your deadline for assignment,
Hmm.
and you are working on your assignment as well. You are getting some depression because you have a quiz tomorrow. You can surpass that quiz because you have assignment has more weightage than that quiz. So you need to decide which category I have to focus. You need to focus on assignments, you need to focus on projects. If there is a high weightage of quizzes, you don't miss them. You need to grab all the quizzes you have. Make sure your instructor, because instructors often say that today we will have a quiz, and class
Mhm.
denies that
Yeah.
no sir, we can't have a quiz today, we are not prepared yet. Give the quizzes, because at the end there are a lot of quizzes. Let's say a course instructor has 5 absolute for quizzes, and he has to take 5 quizzes, and you guys have given 7 to 8 quizzes. He will do best 5,
Best of five.
best of 5. He
Huh.
will filter out.
Yes.
So that is the advantage. So focus on high weightage and decide that which category you have to focus. And in the assignments and projects, start as soon as possible, uh, because it will make your interest and confidence in that assignment.
So, from your perspective, if assignment come right now, so what strategy do we need to establish? Right? How we divide the time? Like, for example, it's the first week. What I need to do is the second week, and it's a deadline. So, in that interval of time, what strategies and what approach do we need to establish?
Basically, what I was doing in my first semester, when my programming assignment was on my GCR, and I got that it's my first assignment, I explored it, and there was not no chat GPT at that time, no LLMs and AI. So I skimmed that assignment and go through that, which skills I have, and either I can start it right now or not. I found out that we have discussed and read all these things in our class. So that time we use Stack Overflow and all these.
Mhm.
Now we can use GPT, and so you have AI and LLMs. You can go and give your assignment to LLMs if you are not getting the assignment. Otherwise, you skim it and you try to solve those questions which you are getting, and you are confident that you can do it right now. So the main purpose is to start, not to wait until the deadline is
Mm.
tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We start at the end. So make a proper plan. Understand the assignment. Try to solve first question, then second question, and if you are confident about fourth question, start that. So just start it.
Zanbhai, do you think that using LLMs, AIs, and different platforms that provide you material is good enough, or is a best approach to doing assignment, or is there any way like it is not considered as the best part? Regardless of that, for example, different people do what they copy paste the question what is it and ask to AI or LLM that explain me that question. I'm gonna do it. Some say that, oh, I have my code, but it is not uh, providing me the right output, so please die run it. So all these kind of slotting that you can do on AI, so is it valuable or not right now?
Well, if you are going to use LLMs for your learning purpose,
Yes.
it's good, it's excellent in fact. But if you are going to copy paste the output in your assignment and then you are going to show this to the TA when you are going to give demo, that's very inappropriate and you should not do that. You should understand, because you are studying a course to learn it, to gain the experience, to gain the knowledge from it. Okay, so assignment's purpose is to have a portfolio. Basically, if you are going to, my motivations were that if I am going to do an assignment, it can be part of my portfolio, so I can showcase it to my clients. If there is, I used to present it. The outputs were very attractive. My from my assignments, like many students show that enter a number to enter a digit. This my assignment presentation where there was a box and
Okay.
someone is asking a question. If yes, now enter this. We will go for further questions.
Okay. Okay.
So make the interface interactive. It will make your confidence and it will make your portfolio strong. When you have these intuitions, you will start it as a learning purpose. So if you are going to take help from LLMs, go for it, but just for learning purposes, no copy paste.
So to wrap up, could you give a bit of final advice when regarding developing our skill set in addition to studying? Like which skills should we target, when and how should we do stuff like that?
Well, you guys are in your first semester right now. You have to narrow down your study approach and narrow down your field. Basically, you guys are computer science background,
Yes.
so you are pursuing a degree in computer science. Computer science is very general field, so you have to narrow down your field, because industry demands some technicalities very narrow down. They have AI engineers, they have data science engineers, they have machine learning engineers. Now AI engineer and machine learning is very overlapping fields, but they don't want a jack of all and master of all. They don't want that. They want like person like jack of all and master of one. Okay, so don't be that guy which is jack of all and master of none, or master of all the fields. So computer science is that thing. So in my views, because in industry I have seen that all the engineers are more focused on some narrow field. Like I am, let's say I'm an AI engineer, I will be narrow downing my field, because industry wants computer vision experts, NLP experts, audio processing experts. So I can't say that I am an AI engineer, give me the computer vision job. I should say that I am a computer vision expert. So narrow down your field and focus on your skill set. If you have to grab a good opportunities from the industry, you need to focus on your skill set, narrow down your skill set, and make a good portfolio. Also for your first job, very first job, because your CV will be filtered out. So focus on your GP as well. Okay, that's from my side.
Thank you, Zanbhai, for
Thank
your
you so
time.
much for coming on the
Welcome.
interview.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Ciao.
Nafis.